Hello, everyone. It is time for a March Madness scoring update. What's going on? We've already made it past a full round three now. Duke won today. Michigan State won today. This is very early on Saturday morning. What is it, like March 30th already? I think so, yeah. So Michigan State won, Duke won, Gonzaga won. Gonzaga. Texas Tech beat Michigan. Um, And so this regressive AI bracket we had going is 45 and 11, doing pretty good, but obviously not perfect. How about the tournament that I'm running here? What's going on here? Well, we filled in the master bracket. This is how quick it is. I'm going to do this in well under 5 minutes. So we'll see if we can pull that off. So Virginia beats Oregon, Purdue wins, Auburn upsets North Carolina, Kentucky wins, Texas Tech upsets Michigan, Gonzaga wins, Michigan State wins, Duke barely holds on, right? So you go refresh here. Heather is still in the lead, right? But I noticed, and this is the issue, Heather's potential points took a huge hit. And if you look, you can sort this in a couple different ways. If you click on this arrow here, you can sort this instead of by current points, you can sort it descending by the total possible points, which is a better look. And you see Heather drops all the way down here. And my AI bracket is in better shape than I thought. I still have a chance to win this. But there's all these other people. So why is this? What happened? Well, Heather obviously had North Carolina. And what you can do is if you look over it and open up this, there's a few fun ways to look at this. You can see that, for example, if we start grabbing different teams and showing who had them and how far, you see what happened here. And I'll show you how I have a path out and I can win this still. So I can save my money. If you look at North Carolina, Heather had North Carolina going all the way to round 5, and they go out in round 3. So this hurts her. I had them also, and I had them one more time, but I had Virginia beating them, so I'm in better shape. You can see like Gonzaga, by the way. Gonzaga or Gonzaga, whichever way you want to pronounce it, they had a lot of different leads in different categories and in different AI brackets, and they're in mine. I just got to deal with Dan O'Brien. So let's talk about, what happens. Can I still win this? The answer is yes. But the game starting tomorrow, for example, if Purdue goes down, let me show you how I win this, right? If Duke wins, Gonzaga wins, just filling it down the line. Gonzaga wins this game. Gonzaga I have winning the whole thing. I need Virginia over Purdue, which is a tomorrow game or Saturday game. I need Kentucky over Auburn. I need Virginia. When this happens and you refresh, I win. Beat Dan O'Brien. However, if you start changing things around, for example, of course, the Gonzaga I have all the way. So if Gonzaga doesn't win, I'm done. I'm glad Jimmy Kimmel's doing something on Gonzaga because I feel like they got the momentum right now. But for example, tomorrow if Purdue beats Virginia, right, and then Kentucky beats Purdue or whatever, I'm sure I lose. Yeah, Dan O'Brien ties me actually. How about that? So don't lose totally. I can still win if Virginia loses somehow. What if Purdue beats Kentucky? What then? Then I win. Wow, that's hilarious. I had no idea that I didn't need Virginia to win tomorrow somehow. I know I'm really hard on Gonzaga, but Gonzaga, that's pretty crazy. So I had more than I thought. Wow, that's amazing. And that is my real entry. I did not fake that. I can go back and look at the video and the distribution I had and everything. That is the pick. So cool. Anyway, so I hope you have fun simulating your tournament. I don't have too much to tell you about the AI entry because the AI entry lost some games today. The AI entry, and yesterday, AI entry had Tennessee beating Purdue. It was a close game at like 72 to 69% here. So that was a very close game. There was a weird foul at the end of that game, and Tennessee probably could have won. So I'll consider that, just bad luck. North Carolina and Auburn, I didn't watch the game, but apparently Auburn just crushed them. Auburn's 66% to save. I don't know what happened in North Carolina. Kentucky wins Houston, yeah, that was a pretty big differential. That was one that it wanted. Here, Texas Tech playing very well. This was only a 5% difference between these two teams. So then Texas Tech has stronger offense. So we can understand that. Duke barely wins, Michigan State wins, Gonzaga wins. So what about tomorrow? There's Gonzaga and Texas Tech. Texas Tech's playing well. That's a 10-point differential that I really need Gonzaga. I hope they win. What about the other game? Virginia and Purdue. So Purdue 69% and Virginia's 80. Another 10% differential. Virginia's been strong. Purdue's a big team, has some momentum, but I mean, I don't know. It does want Virginia there. And now you got Kentucky maybe walking over Auburn, or Auburn just continuing to fight. 66% to Kentucky 70. That's going to be a very good game. Auburn can win that game. So there you go. That's my under 5 minutes, even though it went six. Good luck, everyone. And I'm rooting for Gonzaga, and apparently I don't need Virginia. Now we know.